So, my ultimate problem with Hugh Grant's casting as Oompa Loompa is that he's an orange face.
Don't like it, Hugh. You rip me off.
This will only take a minute.
This will only take a minute, Major.
How about you Brexit off the face of the earth?
I'm sorry, this will only take a minute.
It'll only take a minute, I promise.
Yeah, it could. I mean, I wouldn't say it would, but it could.
Just a minute here.
This will take a minute, Bruce.
Could you please just give me a minute?
Baked beans on toast.
I know you gotta get to work. This will only take a couple minutes, please.
Two of us dressed this way.
Accidentary.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you going to do this again?
Didn't take long to do that.
And two of us didn't intend to do that. Nobody knows what we're watching.
Yeah.
But it's funny for the people in the room.
Yeah, I did this on purpose.
Take it away, Seacrest.
Welcome back to This Will Only Take a Minute. I used to be fat. And, yeah, I mean, I'm not even really matching you guys. You guys definitely have the same outfit on, and I just have a blue flannel.
I bought this, and then he decided I'm going to get the same exact
I think I've had this since my junior year of high school. For real.
Jeez, didn't need your whole life story.
But then I never wore it.
I was going to say, I've never seen you.
Because in high school, I you know, like, you ever think back to high school and think, I wish I knew that nothing mattered, so I could just I could have just done whatever I want, like within reason.
Right.
Like I wish I didn't.
Could have killed everybody.
I wish I knew that this wasn't real life, and I shouldn't have cared if somebody knew, like I had a crush on somebody or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought I had already figured that out in high school, but my version of that was I could wear pajamas to school. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
And then,
looking back,
yeah,
shouldn't have been wearing
looking back, I
pajamas to high
shouldn't have worn those Xbox pajamas to the basketball games because people probably thought, "What's wrong with this kid?"
yeah, and you're older and taller than everyone. They're like, "What is?" No wonder you got held back 3 times.
Yeah, you have hair on your face and you're 6.
Yeah. What are you, the Grinch? Talk about a hack job. No, whatever.
What a hack job!
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. Hey, the Grinch.
I thought that's why you were doing it.
Oh no, that was just poetic.
Oh my!
Hey, Burger King. Sorry, we're watching TV
Product
here.
placement.
We jumped the shark.
Grab your thing.
Oh, we're.
No. Ready? All together. At B.
Okay. Oh, you can't even see.
You
Have it
rule.
your way.
Does it say you rule on the cup? Then what was this all
This is
for?
Burger King.
It doesn't say you rule on the cup.
No.
If I can't scuba,
What a miss.
then
Hey,
what
she's
was
wearing
this all
blue.
for?
Hey, it's the AT&T girl.
She was. Go ahead. Say the stupid thing about Mark.
No.
Norman.
That's secret, dude. I'm not here to spill.
Oh, Mark Norman slept with the AT&T girl. Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't.
I only heard
didn't
about
know
that from Mark Norman Jr.
Hey.
But she was on like 3 episodes of This Is Us.
Really?
Yeah.
Are her jugs out?
No, it's cable television.
Oh. All right. Well,
What
Is
did you
H-
think he said?
Is
no, I
HBO
knew you said that. I
technically
just thought
cable?
maybe it was like kind of one of those kind of shows.
Why can they say the F word on Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad if it's on
I
cable?
don't know.
That always confused me.
I think they just pay the fines. I mean, Sonny did that on FX. Like in their new season, they started just saying the F word, and they're like, "It's funnier, and we'll just pay the fine. What's it matter?"
Fair enough.
But I think it might have something to do with the fact that it's so much streaming now. Like AMC has their own stuff, so I think they limit them to
1 or 2 a season. Or
1 or 2 a season. But yeah, and now that like Mad Men said it, that was earlier than Breaking Bad.
That's funny.
But then like HBO obviously is basically a streaming service. Before that was a thing. Like you pay extra for it, so they could literally do whatever they want.
Oh yeah, it was kind of the original streaming service where you could scroll. I mean, it was timed, right?
Yeah.
But it's so funny to me that like Hulu and all them are like Hulu and Disney Plus are like, but we still have live TV on these things if you want. It's like, is that ever gonna go away?
Right. I hope not, dude. Someone's got to watch the news, the Super Bowl.
Well, it's not even the news. It's like Dancing with the Stars. It's like because
Oh.
you have to vote for that. It's
Oh, yeah.
live on Disney Plus.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think it's on TV. But if you only have Disney Plus, you could still watch it. Which I guess is
Interesting.
cool for 80-year-olds that have
Yeah.
Disney Plus. What are
Fair
they watching on their Song of the South? R.I.P. to
Jim
Splash
Crow.
Mountain.
Oh,
And R.I.P. to Maverick.
Top Gun.
Did you see it?
Is it gone for
Oh,
good?
no.
It's like a crime scene. It's got yellow tape all over it.
Oh,
Our local
jeez.
gas station has
Yeah.
been kaput.
We were in talks with having them sponsor the show.
Right, and they were
went
like, actually, we're
bankrupt.
going to end our business. We'd rather end our business than even have a meeting with you guys. Did you? So I was going to say, did you see? You didn't even see the tape. There's 2 dumpsters. There's a huge dumpster full of presumably garbage, and then there's another dumpster just to the right of it, labeled Red Box.
Hello.
You don't think they took all the DVDs out of the Red Box and just threw them in the dumpster, do you?
It's worth a dumpster dive.
I'm down to go check it out.
That'd be fun.
Because like, what are they going to do with those? Put them in another Red Box?
Why would they bother?
Why would they bother? They probably just threw them out, right?
Yeah, they probably threw them right in the trash.
Well, you know what would be fun is if they were just blank CDs and we had to go in there and, oh, what is this? Pop it in. It's sort of the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh, that could be fun.
Could it?
Yeah, it could. I mean, I wouldn't say it would, but it could.
Anyway.
And how was your day?
That was wonderful. I just cleaned all
Really?
day.
Yeah,
That was all.
You're getting your mom off today.
Yeah.
Well.
Get in line, buddy.
Easy, buddy. Easy there, kid.
And Rodney passed
Wait.
away.
Would it be funny to go to the intro right now?
And start it up.
Just a thought. Just a 10-minute cold open.
That could be fun.
Because at this point, we're not getting views from the intro.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Just a thought. You're the editor. You got final say. Maybe do the Laborde cut and the Brinker cut.
I'll do like I'll do like in the later episodes of The Office where they just have like bong and it's just Michael at his desk. Like we'll have that where the intro is just like
Sure.
shortened.
Back to cable TV.
We'll get there.
What I meant to say is you were cleaning.
Yeah.
Is what I meant to say.
Yes, I was.
What's happening?
Will the throw.
They're about to take the lead.
Yep.
I saw a movie. I've been withholding my thoughts on this from you for a while. I saw a Godzilla movie today. It was Saturday. It's interesting because I was about to walk into Godzilla -1 is the name of the movie. Still unclear as to why that's the title.
Yeah.
Maybe just a poor translation to Godzilla 1. And I had realized
Maybe it was supposed to be Godzilla versus Kong, but Kong's not in it.
No. My number was probably funnier. Probably. We'll let the laughter be the judge. I was sitting down realizing I'd never seen a Godzilla movie before. Not the Matthew Broderick one. I've seen the original King Kong, like the stop motion one. I've never seen the original Godzilla.
Yeah.
Never seen the 2014 one. Let them fight. I know that, but that's all I know. So I sat there. I didn't know what to expect. It's fully Japanese, like subtitled the whole thing. It's a foreign film. And the only reason I went to go see it is because like YouTubers I watched were reviewing it. And I was like, why do we give a shit about this movie? And then people in Discord were saying it's amazing, whatever. I went to see it. I watched it. It's a little over 2 hours. Budget's $15 million.
It's a little long.
Looks better than a lot of Marvel movies today that have 8 times the budget of that.
Right.
What's 15 times 8? Don't worry about it.
105.
The credits rolled. I walked out of the theater and I texted him and said, I just saw the best movie of the year.
Interesting.
Crazy.
Without question.
In
Oppenheimer,
December, none.
Barbie, Spider-Verse. It is unbelievable. And you know what the best way to describe it is?
Japanese.
It's an amazing movie that Godzilla happens to be in. Because the criticism that people say about the other Godzilla, like the modern day, what is it, Legacy Pictures or whatever, Legendary Pictures, is that they're like Transformers movies. Like the humans, like just kill the humans. Who cares? I just want to see Godzilla kill people.
Right.
This one is like, if a human dies, it's devastating because they go out of their way, which it doesn't seem like rocket science, to make you care about them. And then you throw a monster in the mix of this crazy family dynamic.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is a problem. This guy's got to go. By the end of the movie, tears were streaming down my face.
Interesting.
Couldn't believe it. Well, then I rolled my eyes at one thing. But, maybe we'll watch it one day. But I just wanted to say Godzilla -1, if you're watching and you haven't... Godzilla, if you're watching.
We'd love you on the show.
God bless. We'd love to have you on this. That's a funny deep fake. It's like, hey, Godzilla. And you're like, it's
just, like, in a
it's
bathrobe?
amazing. It's amazing. I didn't know if it was like a sequel to something. It's not. It's apparently the original Godzilla theme, like the score from the originals in the movie. I didn't know.
Whatever.
But I kept this from you because you brought this up yesterday. You ever go see a movie by yourself and get emotional at the idea of this communal experience.
Yeah.
There were so many people there that were by themselves because they were probably just like me. Like, I guess I'll go see this Godzilla movie that nobody else wants to go see.
All right.
And we were all like looking around when things were happening. Like, I can't believe how good this is.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was jaw on the floor. It was amazing. Hopefully you guys watch it with me. We'll get into that topic in a second. But that's it. That's all I got. It was unbelievable. It's the best movie I've seen all year. Wonka is coming out. Maybe it'll top it. But
I don't think I'm allowed to watch that.
it's the best movie I've seen all year. Well, here's a question I have for you. Have you ever seen a fully subtitled movie?
Yeah.
Like
Train to Busan.
not for school?
No.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
So we talked about this. We had a little discussion.
And what's the one? All Quiet on the Western Front.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch that. We had a discussion about this. Would you say that? Am I correct in just describing them as foreign films?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a correct assessment? Sure. Is foreign film a movie genre? Because there's an Academy Award for best.
Yeah, that's
foreign
what I was going to
film,
say.
right?
So it seems like yes.
I suppose.
Right. But would you call All Quiet on the Western Front a war movie or a foreign war
I would
movie?
say war maybe first.
Right. It just happens to be subtitled.
Yeah.
So do you think that where do I go with this now? Because our thing was like, I asked him if he wanted to go see it, and he was like, no, I'm not into movies that have subtitles. Is that okay to say?
Basically, yeah.
And I said, that's interesting to me, because then I asked him if The Social Network, which is, we think, your favorite movie, we're still trying to figure that out, right?
We are. We're just trying to figure it out.
I asked him if The Social Network was just in Spanish, would it not be his favorite movie? And he said it would significantly alter how I felt about the movie.
Interesting.
It would.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. I mean,
What's-
he's racist. It's interesting.
Interesting that you're a racist.
Coming from you.
Oh.
Cut that. Everything's a joke.
No, what's your thoughts on that? What's your take on that?
What's the question?
Subtitle movies.
I mean, I don't go out of my way to watch them.
Sure. Me neither. I was
And like,
unless
if,
it's this one.
if you were to put on The Social Network in English and put on the subtitles, it'd be what are we doing? Like, I'd prefer not to watch subtitles.
No, my point is, what if Andrew Garfield and Jesse Eisenberg and all them were speaking Spanish in the movie?
Yeah.
And you were reading English subtitles.
Right.
Would
No,
that,
yeah.
Would it not be? Would it be the
That
same
would be
movie?
a totally different movie.
I don't.
It would be the same, but I don't know if I would be able to rank it. Like, I don't think I would care.
You
as
don't
much.
have that emotional.
Yeah, like I think.
You're not picking up everything.
All right, but it's a tough call. I don't know. I mean, All Quiet on the Western Front, like I didn't. It's a sad movie. Like it doesn't. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to say.
Do you,
It's a
do
terrible
you look
answer.
at All Quiet on the Western Front in a different light than Saving Private Ryan in terms of just like war movie?
I feel like war movie is different because most like the good scenes in war movies are just like
And
the action.
maybe
parts.
it also depends on the movie. Yeah, like what you're saying, like war movie. If it's just
I mean,
for
I
the
would say the same thing about Godzilla.
if it's for the emotional connection, war movies, it's hard to like. That's
Okay, Train
it
to
doesn't
Busan
matter
then.
what. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't think I had a problem connecting to the character, so it's tough. I should have been more prepared for this question.
Well, no, it's just off the stiff red cuff,
Off the dome.
as Kate McKinnon once said about Hillary Clinton.
I
Here's my take.
yeah.
And-
You go, please.
And I don't want this to come off like I have all the answers, because I don't. I think if people have issues or qualms with movies that have subtitles because, and I'm not saying this is you, but my dad is like, I can't do it because I'm a slow reader. I lose track of it. And by the time I'm reading, I look up and someone's been shot. I don't know what the hell just happened.
Yeah.
I think it would be a shame to miss out on a great movie because going into it you think I'm not going to be able to get through it because of the subtitles.
Yeah.
Is my take. Now, ultimately, I probably care more about movies than people. Like if I'm willing to sit through a subtitle movie, I probably care more about movies than the person who isn't. So it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. And people are dying. Okay?
People are dying.
I'm just saying, I think, if you can get through it, if you trust your hooked on phonics reading comprehension,
Yeah.
I think it'd be a great time.
I think it also, like, I'm not watching every foreign film made. The only two I've seen are the ones that are like, this is the cream of the crop. I still haven't watched Parasite, but like that level of like,
100%.
doesn't matter what, this movie's winning every single award. It's like, okay, I'll watch it. And I have a feeling I'm not going to care about the subtitles.
Right.
Train to Busan, Western Front. But if it's just like, hey, watch this episode of Japanese television, I'm like, what do I don't really care.
No, I agree with that. And the only fully subtitled movies I've ever seen in my life are Parasite and Godzilla. I've seen subtitled TV shows, I guess.
Yeah, like Breaking Bad when they go to Mexico.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Did you have a problem with that?
What?
The Breaking Bad stuff in Mexico?
I mean, that was pretty slick. But, so no.
Yeah. I didn't know if you wanted to say anything on that. If I misrepresented you in any way.
No.
I apologize.
You didn't. I just can't follow it as well, and I don't get the same emotional appeal as I do with English speaking.
Yeah, like I think
especially if you were saying with The Social Network, like some of the court scenes where it's like just dialogue.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, that might have been a bad example.
Yeah,
Social Network is all dialogue, whereas Western Front, like half of the movie is just fighting. It doesn't matter what language they're speaking.
Yeah,
but like to go back to what I was saying, like.
But there definitely are people who would also be like, I can't even do Western Front.
Yeah.
Then I'd be like.
I think I stopped watching the movie like 10 minutes in.
Oh, you tried to watch it?
Yeah.
Was it because it was subtitled?
Yeah. I was like,
see, to me, that's a shame.
But we should just do only English remakes.
I mean, that's a thing, isn't it? Do you know they're making a Parasite TV show that's American?
No.
Or
Didn't know
I guess
that.
English. But
Like-
Bong Joon-ho is like, he's doing it.
I'm going to go get drunk.
What?
That's
Oh,
me
yeah.
trying not to
Clinton?
be controversial on
Clinton,
this
I love you.
episode.
Didn't he say that to Tarantino?
Maybe.
He's like, I beat your ass, and I love you.
I don't speak Korean, so I don't know.
Is he Korean?
I sure hope.
Here we go again.
I sure hope he is, because I can't afford to get that
Here's
wrong.
what I will say, though.
No, he's a real guy.
I would like to put my foot down on just this instance, and then we can never do it again.
Please.
I think it would make for a great commentary, because I was talking to Silas about this, and this is how it started. Because I came home and he was like, "How's the movie?" I was like, "Dude, it's great. It'd make for a great commentary." And he went, "Ugh," and I was like, "What?"
I think that'd be a fun dynamic, though, if you hate the movie
Right.
the entire
well,
time.
yeah, I've come around.
Well, there's two outcomes. Either he hates it and it makes for a great dynamic, or by the end he's sobbing and he's like, "Fuck you."
Put in Parasite.
Right. And
just
you
get it
are
over.
probably going to be somewhere in the middle because I'm up here.
Yeah.
You know what I think's gonna? Here's my prediction. I think you're gonna be able to follow it fine, and you're gonna be like, "It was good."
You think
know what I
that's
mean?
all it's gonna be?
Yeah, I think you're gonna be like, I think you're gonna
6.8.
You're probably gonna say, if it was in English, I would have loved it.
Oh, yeah.
However, though, it's kind of important that it is in Japanese because that's like the characters. It would be different if it's all Quiet on the Western Front, where it's like, or you know what, you should watch Napoleon because they all speak English for some reason.
English, motherfucker.
Do you?
Read it.
It's like in Vikings, the new show I'm hooked
Oh
on.
yeah, he's watching Vikings and they just have like British accents, and I'm like,
Shouldn't they be more
Well,
like...
but when
What's it
there's
called,
people that don't speak the same language, they can't understand each other, and they are
yeah.
speaking like with subtitles, and they're speaking the language.
here's another thing.
Interesting.
That's why you won't watch Squid Game.
Is it like that?
It's Korean.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Oh really? Here's the thing.
It's just
You
seemed boring
could
to me.
easily watch it dubbed American, right? People do that all the time.
Yeah.
I would say it's disrespectful to the actors.
It's like when
But-
they put It's a Wonderful Life in color. I'm like, no.
That's the worst thing ever. Or I Love Lucy in color. It's like,
Yeah.
I want to see the chocolate black. I don't want to see it brown.
Yeah. Please. No. Yeah.
But I could say it's disrespectful that you're watching a Korean actor dubbed in English, and then you can come back at me and say, I'm watching it. That's all they want is for me to watch it. If this is what it takes for me to watch it, then I have to do that.
It's fair.
Right.
But we're not going to watch Godzilla -1 dubbed.
No.
We're going to watch it subbed.
We'll have his headphones come out with the American dialogue.
But I'm going to play him the 2014 Let Them Fight. He's going to hear Bryan Cranston crying, and he's going to be like, this is great. Anyway, it's my favorite movie of the year.
Nice.
I mean, that kind of reminded me when I was watching Game of Thrones for the first time.
Oof, Dothraki.
Yeah,
Oh, I know what you're about to say.
I was watching it on.
Easy. Bootleg.
Don't.
Yeah,
Never
somewhere.
heard
Incriminate
of
yourself.
Captain Jack Sparrow?
And there were no subtitles.
Yeah, but
for
you
the
didn't know
first
that they were-
season, and I was like,
The whole first season.
yeah,
I
I
have
was
a
like,
funny story about this.
Were you able to get it though?
I mean, yeah, kind of.
You ever see the famous Spielberg quote? if
Name it.
if your movie doesn't work muted, it doesn't work at all, or something like that. I think I
Interesting.
butchered that completely, but you get it.
There was when I first watched The Revenant, I watched it on my computer.
The Bear had subtitles. It was like,
No, it didn't use any of the subtitles, and the entire B plot of the movie is like the Native Americans trying to find their daughter. And I just thought it was like, oh, cool, they're speaking another language that I don't get to read. But then I watched it again, and it had the subtitles. I was like, oh, I missed this entire
that's kind of
plot
fun,
of the
though.
movie.
That's fun though.
Yeah,
it's like
still
watching
great.
a movie for the first time again.
Because other than them talking, there's no dialogue in the entire movie.
And I love that. I like to think that your Letterboxd review was like it was very restrained with the Native Americans, and it was like, oh wait.
Oh, they were animals.
A cool thing in Avatar 2, The Way of Water, or like you guys like to call it, The Shape of Water. We've talked about this before, but James Cameron, very clever little prick he is.
Yeah.
It's the first 5 minutes is in Na'vi, and
Oh,
then
really?
Jake Sully says, the more you speak it, the more it just sounds like English to me. And then the rest of the movie's in English.
Yeah,
And
that's
how
cool.
you do it.
Yeah. That was good.
When I watched the movie Legend with Tom Hardy, it's so maybe Cockney's
seen
not
that?
right.
What?
Tom Hardy, two of them.
He plays
He plays
gangsters.
twin.
It's
No.
a freaking awesome movie, but his accent is so thick I have to watch it with subtitles because I can't understand what he's saying.
The
I mean,
only time
I
he's
watched
ever-
Peaky Blinders with subtitles.
Yeah, like that's what I was gonna say too.
I could barely understand any of that show.
Yeah. So that's funny. So I don't know how I feel.
I would say that it's.
I guess it depends on the show.
I would or the movie. Yeah. I would say that it. I
That
used
was
to think.
implied.
I used to think. I used to think. Foreign film was a genre.
Uh-huh.
I now do not think that because what I just watched is an action drama.
Yeah.
It's not a foreign action drama. It's only foreign because I don't live there. It's not
Right.
foreign to Japanese people.
I think it just comes from the fact that there's like 6 good ones a year, so it's just easy to put them in a category
that's-
for the Oscars.
I don't think that's true because
Well, it's also an American
Yeah.
award show.
right.
So it is.
Because it's
foreign.
like there's only 10 Oscar nominees. There used to only be 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But there's
So,
100 movies that come out.
American movies
Yeah.
is my point. So there's probably 5 Japanese movies that came out that are as good as Oppenheimer, Barbie,
Right.
the holdovers. But only one ever breaks through because it's like, no, this is the one.
Well, yeah, but
If you're gonna waste your time with this reading bullshit,
yeah. Well, that might be
Do it
we
for
might be
Godzilla.
on the same page of like 100 movies in America came out this year, and here's 10 good ones.
right?
So the same thing with
Like
foreign
Japanese
films.
people aren't watching 100 American movies.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
what's that rah 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 one? But other than that, like Bollywood's a joke of like, yeah, you can make a movie a day, but it's not gonna be anything. So does Hallmark. Hallmark does.
Like
that.
I bet you just as many Japanese people skipped out on Captain Marvel as American people. I was gonna say Super Mario Brothers, but that's a bad example.
Oh right, yeah, because they're Japanese. No, just kidding.
To Yoshisor is Yoshi's full name.
Oh,
Really?
Yep.
Spanish for you, Yoshisor.
That was one of the original, pretty much it, like news stories that they covered for real. They're like breaking news.
Yoshi's
Yoshi's got a
Japanese.
name.
Oh,
And
that's
it's
funny.
To Yoshisor. Anyway,
That's fun.
that's it. That's my Godzilla thing.
All I've got for today. I didn't do much of anything. I woke up I feel like someone shot me in the face with a hangover cannon,
Oh, good.
I wonder why.
and then I made breakfast. I slept for like 10 hours. Woke up, made breakfast, watched A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas. Bad movie, not great.
Wow.
And then I started watching Chuck and Larry, and then I went upstairs and took a nap.
You said Hangover Cannon. That's what
Yeah.
you said. Yeah, the second
T-shirt
one.
idea.
I don't consider the second one
Yeah, nuts.
Hangover Cannon.
I get it.
He gets it.
I get it.
It
Let's
was
go 1 to 3.
right.
There's no 2.
No,
Actually,
yeah,
I just
2
said
is
1.
1.
I said 1, 2, 3.
1-3.
Sorry, I interrupted your cannon.
That was all.
Oh,
That was
do you
all.
want to draft? I've been itching.
Let's draft, everybody.
Set it
Welcome
up, Ryan.
to a new segment of This'll Only Take a Minute.
Called
Draft.
And then maybe play some like old timey like FDR like what is it, fireside talk,
Yeah.
like where they draft people. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna
How did
dodge
the
this
draft
one.
work? Did you get a letter in the mail?
Yeah, I think so. And they're
Look at wait, are we all getting our list right now?
yeah.
So we're drafting best Godzilla movies, right?
Yeah. That's your list, right?
Best foreign film.
Oh, I also can I say this? I'm also very last button on the Godzilla thing. People are saying it's the best Godzilla movie ever. I know. All I'm saying is, if it is,
Best one you've ever seen.
I feel privileged that I got to see that in the theater, and it's my first one.
Right.
I'll never watch another one. All right, go ahead. Set it up. What are we doing?
Today's draft is brought to you by Songs in Movies.
Brought to you by.
I think. Is that correct?
Right.
Best use of songs in movies, and the rules are.
It can't be a musical, so no bet on it.
Yeah.
No.
Come
16,
with me.
No pure imagination. No greased lightning. It could be It could be a song written for a movie that's not a musical, a la "Are You? Are You?" I don't think anyone's gonna use
Hanging
that
in my
piece of
tree.
shit, right?
And it can't be score.
Right.
Sorry, Hans.
So, oh wait, we didn't determine
The order?
the order of the.
Yeah, I
draft.
figured we would just Siri.
Oh yeah. So what do I do?
Pick a number between 1, 2, 3.
So year 1, year 2, on 3.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey Siri, pick a number between.
And then should we,
Pick
before
a
it
number
says it,
between 1 and 3.
should we do clockwise then, or should we pick again? Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't matter.
What's happening? It's just Google.
Sorry, that's because I talked over it.
Hey Siri, pick a number. Pick a number between 1
I
and
won't
3.
learn.
It's just not happening.
Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 3.
Is it not
It's
working?
2.
Oh.
So he's first. So go
Then-
pick. So no,
then
no,
you.
no. Just ask. Say pick a number between 1 and 2, 1 and 3. Between.
But if we do clockwise, if we agreed
I
on
mean, are you okay
clockwise,
with
it
that?
wouldn't matter. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
That's why I wanted to say it before the number came out.
I thought you were just gonna ask Siri. Now pick either 1 or 3. And
Oh, yeah.
that would be.
Well, I was thinking that, and then it's like, but if we pick
I'll take the
clockwise,
second
it'll
pick.
either go this way or this way, and it's
I'll take the
same
second
order.
pick. Wait, so you get the first pick?
I know. This is scary.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your draft. Songs and movies, starting as
All right.
Silas.
And we're not judging. It's you guys.
yeah,
You
this
guys
is up to
judge.
the audience.
Yep.
$700 million. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. All right. My first
Seen Godzilla?
pick.
He's gonna take the only one that I have that he has.
Really? Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Oh my God!
Spider-Man 2.
Oh, nice answer.
I never
you.
even considered that. Not to say it's a bad pick.
Thank
good
you.
pick.
Thank you.
Oh, it is a bad pick for your first pick.
Why?
But that's a solid spot up shooter from the corner.
Yeah.
You never even see JJ Redick, and he's just banging him.
Yep.
Banging
Now,
him.
are we implying that you're considering that the best, or just I'm getting my 5? There are no, particular.
no.
No,
order.
that
they
was-
are in order. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, but he's playing to a certain crowd. I get it. So I'm up right now. I'm up right now.
Yeah.
In a similar vein, but I'd argue more iconic. Iron Man, ever heard of it? Bow. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da.
Yep.
Back in Black.
Dude, but sing it. Yeah, that's my first pick.
That's a good one.
Beat that. It's so iconic that it showed up in Far From Home when they were like, Tom Holland is kind of Iron Man. Get it? Happy Hogan. I'll pick the music. I'm not even talking about Iron Man. It's amazing.
Yep.
Remember, he sticks his arms out and says, "I'm Jericho" or something like that. And then he throw up gang signs. Oh, you're a woman. It's classic Iron Man, Back in Black. #1 overall pick.
It's a good pick.
Thank you. Did you think that one?
No.
That's the one I thought we'd overlap.
I thought mine
Here
was
we go.
gonna be the
If you
overlap.
thought yours was out the box, get ready for this.
My #1 pick for the 2023 draft is "Where Is My Mind" in Fight Club. The credits. The credits song to Fight Club. Yeah, well, we
I
don't.
don't remember that song.
Hey, Zach. We're in good shape. We're in good shape.
That's
You
not a
know who
good
he's
sign.
appealing to? Nobody. He's gonna watch this back and vote for himself.
Yeah.
We're not doing Snake, right? So you're up again.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
I guess I'll go Sunflower.
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse, yeah.
I was in between that and Back in Black.
I didn't
figured-
realize I'd picked Spider-Man, but
Oh, he's
back
going
to back.
See, I told you he's appealing to
Well-
particular. You want to give us a couple bars or no?
nope.
Okay.
I'm not a singer.
Speaking
but
of bars,
it's a great song.
palms are
Great
sweaty, knees weak. I don't know the words.
Arms are heavy.
Yeah.
There's vomit on his sweater
already. Mom spaghetti. 8 Mile. Ever seen it?
But he keeps on
I
forgetting.
haven't.
I actually haven't.
Me
haven't
neither.
either, yeah.
Neither. But that is Let's Lose Yourself, right?
Yeah.
I looked it up. It's he wrote that for 8 Mile.
I didn't
an
know
Oscar.
that.
Yeah, won an Oscar for best original song.
Didn't even show up.
Yeah, but then he showed up like a million years later. Remember he did that surprise thing, and everyone was like, "Whoa, it's Eminem."
No.
People are like, Eminem. He's old. Like, shut up.
Come on. People
I have
age.
Back in Black and Lose Yourself. I'm smoking.
Yeah, I
this.
never
Smoking.
would have thought of that.
Get ready for this.
I didn't know that was made for a movie.
But you knew it was in a movie.
I never saw the movie.
Me neither.
For my #2 pick of
we
the
go.
2023 draft, Come and Get Your Love, Guardians of the
Oh,
Galaxy.
I have
Damn,
it on
me
here.
too.
Oh, wait. No, I don't.
I had that on mine. You
That
bastard.
was
Wait,
my,
do I?
That was my Achilles
Wait.
or something. I don't know.
Oh Oh yeah. Okay. No, I don't have that one.
That's on mine too. So with my third pick.
Oh, you're gonna
Let's
go with
hear
the
it.
other one?
Yeah. Come and get your love.
No, you just said that.
Wait. Oh wait. Oh no, I'm sorry.
You're doing.
Dog Days. Guardians.
He hasn't seen it. Guardians 3.
Great song.
Steven, now you guys are. Oh, okay. So right now the teams are. You have Raindrops, Drop Top. Was that Jack Harlow? I don't know. You have Raindrops Come All on My Head, Sunflower, and
It's Migos, I think.
Dog Days.
Yeah.
You've got something. He said
Where
at the
is my
beginning.
mind?
And Come Get Your Love, Guardians 3. I've got Back in Black, 8 Mile, Lose Yourself, and then remember I mentioned James Cameron earlier today. Ever hear Celine Dion? Near
And dear,
far,
on
wherever you are. Maybe the most iconic song in a movie ever, and I got it with my third pick.
What movie?
Titanic.
Oh, never
Ever
saw
heard
it.
of it?
Never saw it.
What?
It's a flop.
I'm 3 for 3. I'm killing this.
For my third pick, I'm picking Hip to Be Square, as made famous in American Psycho.
No, that's good. That's good. Solid pick. I thought that was the one I thought you were gonna pick, and I got one more I think you're gonna pick.
Good.
I think you're definitely dead last though.
It's up to you, folks.
Yeah. And be honest. Have you ever heard of the first song he said? Be honest.
What, me?
Yeah, you're up 4.
No,
see
I've
if-
never heard of it.
Let's see if he. No. I'm saying to the audience. Let's see if he goes
we all
out
watched
of
it
the
together.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well, I could. No, I definitely. My last two will be.
So now I'm up for.
But I don't know what order I want to do this in. No, let's just get my last one out of the way. Gone, Gone, Gone.
Wow, he's literally doing 4. He's literally doing
That's
the Amazing
4.
Spider-Man suit.
Yeah.
4 years.
Oh.
Baby, I'm not.
That's one of my
moving on,
favorite
let me
scenes
know,
in a
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
That's the
I have to
montage
include
with
it.
the
Yeah.
Yeah, where
That
he's
we were
just, like-
laughing at.
Like it's the most ridiculous thing.
It's
of all time.
I'm Spider-Man.
I love it.
Okay. Okay. This is tough now. This is tough. But I think I've hit the action. I've hit the drama. I've hit what else did I do? The
Something stupid.
other drama. It's time for a little animation.
Yeah.
Pixar. Ever heard of it? Toy Story. No. You got a friend in me.
Yeah.
Good answer.
You
Nice.
got a friend. I got 2 less friends after smoking this thing.
When the road looks up ahead. Wait, or I think rough ahead, actually.
Remember the other song he made? Little People.
Oh, don't even start. Don't even start.
Don't bring it up.
Some other folks might be a little bit taller than I.
And they're real too. This one I'm losing both of you. I'm not even upset because I kind of lose
You've already
lose
lost.
yourself.
You're not gonna do the Kill Bill one. Just do the Kill Bill one.
That one?
Yeah.
No, my answer is Goodbye Horses from Silence of the Lambs, as Buffalo Bill dances naked and says, "Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me." Great scene. He's a murderer. That was
My
for
favorite type of people.
number 4 for a reason, folks. But that's my pick.
Thoughts on that, Red?
Next question.
The people will like it. The people will like it. Hey.
My last pick is Left Hand Free, Outer Banks.
Well, okay. Well, we're gonna do Civil War because it's songs in movies.
What?
It's songs in movies.
I thought it was like any film.
That's a TV show.
Is that the theme? Hey, we're saving TV themes.
No, it's not a theme. That's a
it's
song
not.
in
It's the-
a television
Yeah.
show.
So what?
Was it not songs in movies, or am I smoking crack?
I think
All
you're
right.
right. You can defer it to Civil War. I mean, it's a good
Yeah.
use of the song.
You could just
Or-
keep the song and say Civil War.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were doing
answer.
a bit.
No,
Yeah. Because we can. Because
it's just more iconic with Outer Banks. But
because
got
songs
my
and
answer.
TV shows could be a separate thing that you could maybe bring that back.
I will not be able to get 5 songs and TV shows.
I think you can. What's the
Whatever.
forever ever?
Oh, yeah,
The
the
Office.
Office wedding.
I
The
could
folks
really
at
go a
home.
bunch of different places here.
I'm doing no.
So, so the other Guardian song I thought you guys were gonna take was "Hooked on a Feeling." Ooga Chaka.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. I got 8 Mile. I got Friend in Me. I got Heart Will Go On. I got Back in Black. I'm stuck between 2.
Makes for good radio.
Are you looking at your watch?
Yeah.
What does that do? It tells what?
It tells time. And
Don't need money. Don't need
I was
fame.
thinking that one.
It's just the power of love. Back to the Future. Ever heard of it?
I have.
I was considering that. Good answer.
Thank you.
And for my 5th pick, my lock. This is a lock, ladies and gentlemen.
I smoked this.
Oh yeah, from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Boom, boom.
That should have been your first pick.
Day, bo, bo.
That literally should have been your first pick.
Damn.
I didn't-
I would have picked the parade scene if I thought of that movie.
Shit. Let's make it 6. Let's make it 6.
Well, you want to do wild card? I got one more.
I got another one.
You got one more?
I mean, that was my 6th one.
Oh, that's okay. Twist and shout.
Sure. I
Good answer.
I did not have one more.
Oh, remember the scene in Spider-Man 3? Come on, baby. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Let's do that. That's a crazy scene. That's Sam Raimi giving the middle finger to Sony. My honorable mention wild card that breaks my heart I couldn't fit it in there was Eye of the Tiger, Rocky 3. It's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rivals. Frank Stallone. Ever heard of him? It's Sylvester Stallone's brother.
Oh.
That's my wild card.
This is just random. I'm gonna say
Let's recap our list after you're done here.
Moving in Stereo from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. As what's her face comes out of the pool. What's her name?
Phoebe something.
Phoebe Cates
Yeah.
comes out of the pool.
Phoebe
Bam,
Waller-Bridge.
bam,
So, wait, let's
bam,
recap our list. Now you can go in no particular order, but go ahead and recap your list.
Go in order?
In no particular order.
Oh. Dog Days, Guardian 3, Left Hand Free, Endgame, I guess.
Captain America Civil War.
Sure. Sunflower, Into the Spider-Verse. Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, Spider-Man 2. Gone, 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 Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay, 2. I got My Heart Will Go On, Titanic, Back in Black, Iron Man 1, -1. 8 Mile, Lose Yourself, Power of Love, Back to the Future 1. You Got a Friend in Me, Toy Story 1 and 3. To the beginning.
And I've got. Don't even want to repeat them. Where is My Mind from Fight Club?
Yeah. My thoughts exactly.
Come and Get Your Love, Guardians of the Galaxy. Is that the second one or the first one?
Who cares?
Hip to Be Square from American Psycho. Goodbye Horses from Silence of the Lambs. And Oh Yeah from Ferris Bueller's Mother Effing Day Off.
I have a feeling I know where this is going to go, but comment your order. I do think there's a world in which you could beat me there.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
But not him.
You don't think?
I'm the dark horse, dog. No one thought Trump was going to come out there and smoke that lady.
Yeah, but it's tough to be a dark horse when there's only 3 people. You know?
There was only 2 in the presidential election I just referenced. Remember? Ever heard of it?
Really? This guy doesn't.
Gary Johnson.
Independent. Let Gary debate. Hashtag. Remember that? You guys consider Come
Aleppo?
and Get Your Love more iconic than Hooked on a Feeling?
I think I got them confused in my head. Not going to lie.
Oh, really?
Ooga Chaka. Ooga Ooga.
That's the opening?
That's Hooked on a
And that's
Feeling.
the opening of the movie.
No.
Okay, then
The
no.
I was
opening of
thinking
the
of
movie
the one
opening
where
is-
he was like dancing.
Yeah,
That's at the end.
When's he put the
No, wait.
headphones in? And it's in the beginning of the first
No,
one.
the one that he's dancing is Ooh Child.
Yeah.
Things are gonna get
Well,
easier.
Well, then maybe I lost.
No, when he's like rating the thing when like you don't really know who he is yet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Come and Get Your Love.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what that is? That's no, sorry, you're right. That is way more iconic because it even shows up in Endgame.
Thank God I got that right.
You're right. That's way more iconic. Anyway,
Well,
I thought about the
No way.
training montage in Creed 3, the J. Cole song, but
I almost did that too. I almost did
didn't know
that,
if-
and I almost did the Kid Cudi song in the first one.
I didn't think.
Da-na-na-na-na, but that has a score in it.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Lord
That's what I was
knows
up there
I'm filthy
looking up.
rich.
yo, I'm Creed.
I mean, it's not, but those aren't iconic.
Yeah.
But still, those. Have you seen any of
those?
those?
Get
I saw
me
the first
so
one.
hyped up.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
You haven't seen 2 and 3?
I haven't seen any Rocky movies.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Did you see? There is a short. I saw a short. I guess it's a full video condensed into a short. Where Stallone rates all the Rockies, and he's like, first one's a 10, second one's 7, third one I like. It's like an 8. Fourth one, the director's cut's better. It's like 6.5. 5 is a 0. He's like, we tried something different. He's fighting in the. It's not very. He's like, that's why I wanted to do 6 because I couldn't end on 5. And he's like, 6 is like a 7.
Adrian. That's Rocky.
Anyway, he gave 5 a 0. And if you ever watch those, we'll just skip 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually not canon in my head.
Oh. Is that the one called Rocky Balboa?
That's 6.
Oh.
You crazy old man. You'll get there. That's good.
Hey.
Didn't you say you had a topic yesterday?
Yes.
What was it?
I wanted to discuss politics.
Here we go.
I was on Facebook reading through my friend's father's Facebook,
That
and
was
it was
your first and last mistake.
It was so cringy, and it was very interesting to me. No, the only
moon landing stuff?
no. It was just like
Yeah, none of that bullshit.
very conservative, like 50-year-old guy shit.
Really, coming from you.
And yeah, I'll be there one day. No, but the only thing I took from it was just
Blue.
it's funny because it's like it's just funny because you hear people talk like, oh, I hate politics. I hate them on the far left. I hate them on the far right. And just like, I'm not around enough far right to care. But then I actually read it. I'm like, yeah, these people are insane. Point being, it's funny to me. Let me finish. It's funny to me that when COVID happened, people on the right were like, hey, every time someone dies in a car wreck, they mark them down as a COVID death. They're fudging the numbers. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, hey, good point. Good point. And now those same conservatives are going, hey, this girl just had a heart attack. Must have been a vaccine death. I'm like, well, you're fudging the numbers. You're doing the exact same thing. You're marking
You just blew my mind.
I'm like, you're doing the exact same thing you said you hated. So it was so clear to me when I read it, because it's like, yeah, I mean, you see those posts all the time.
All good points, but all also bullshit.
Yeah.
That's why it's so hard to live life.
Like when Damar Hamlin, oh my God, he got knocked in the heart and died. Let me guess, you got the jab? Like, no, he got nailed in the heart.
Yeah.
And he had a heart attack.
Yeah.
as if he didn't get hit, he still would have collapsed on the field.
Right.
Like, give me a break. So yeah, that was the first good thought I've had in a while.
That's very funny. Hey, write that down. Thoughts?
Yeah.
On myocarditis?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't exactly feel like the same thing. But
Whoa!
Yeah, I see your point.
Interesting. No, I mean, yeah.
I see your point.
But that's the funny thing, too,
No,
is because there's definitely good examples of, like, hey, a young, fit person at the gym just died and had blood clots all in their lungs. I'm like, that's a little sketchy.
Right.
But they're just like, this lifeguard got eaten by a shark. Let me guess. I'm like, come on.
Yeah. I think those are mostly jokes. Yeah.
I don't mean, I'm
I
not
think
one
we're
for
saying
jokes.
that about Damar Hamlin. Like,
Yeah, well, no, that's
No, some people definitely, but that there's 8 billion people. Some people were serious, some people were joking.
Yeah.
I think what you're saying specifically, like some 65-year-old guy who doesn't know anything about anything, is doing what you're doing, where it's like, well, you just did the COVID thing, but now you're doing the myocarditis thing with the car crash or whatever. But there are also people who are saying both of those things, and they're both right.
Yeah.
So it's but that is very funny.
Yeah, it is.
When LeBron James' son had a heart attack, every comment was like, vaccine, vaccine, vaccine. And then 3 days later, it came out, it's in the family. It's family history. My grandfather, his heart was terrible. His
heart will go on.
Yeah, anyway. That's funny. But he played yesterday.
He did?
He had a chase down block. It was
DeMar?
No, LeBron James Jr.
Oh.
It was very cool. He had a chase down block. He said, block by James. Like, I get it.
Roll credits. Make a movie about it. It's a second reference on this podcast to Rodney's piece of shit he made. Just kidding. It was fine.
Well, it's you have to admit I finessed. I just did I ever tell you like the story behind making the story behind Blocked by James is one where you're gonna need to strap yourself in.
Should have made a documentary.
I
about that.
purposely pitched it because I knew it was a stupid idea. Well, I thought the idea was good. I thought I could never do it.
Yeah.
And I never would.
We're talking about a documentary class,
a
final project
that I ended up making. I pitched it knowing I would immediately withdraw it.
Oh yeah.
So, boop. Cut that out. Our teacher said, everyone pitched their idea. We don't have to do them all. So we all stood up. I want to do one about my friend who wants to become a broadcaster. Okay, great. Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Then we all said them out loud. And then she was like, okay, raise your hand if you wanted Axe. And I go, and she erases mine completely. And Noah and Noah and Jarrell were like, no, don't erase that. We want to do that one.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, are you stupid?
Yeah.
And she's like, what do you want to do, Ronnie? And I was like,
let's do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. And it is literally a podcast that I pretended was a movie.
Right. That's us. I did a similar thing, except mine stayed erased. I said, Or well, no, I did two things because
You want to do that stupid teacher thing.
I wanted to do a documentary about a first-year teacher and a retiring teacher, and then compare like a young person. And it could have been any job, but someone going and being, I can't wait to help every student. I'm just so empathetic, or whatever we said last week, apathetic. And then the retired person be like, I hate these kids, get me out of here. So I just wanted to see like
This
what
generation sucks.
Yeah, like what has to happen for you to get to that
You're really banking on
point.
that teacher hating his life.
Yeah.
Like, what if he was like, it's fine.
I would have found a good one. And then no one voted for that, so it got erased. And then
I forgot we were in that class together.
Jake came up with an idea. I want to do a documentary about skateboards around State College.
We call it Skate College.
Yeah, well, that was my idea. And then he was like, get rid of that one. And I was the guy going, no, keep that. I like that.
I wanted to do his.
Yeah, it would have been great.
Do you think we're friends if we work in that documentary together?
Yeah.
That's weird to think about.
Yeah.
Do you think you're still living here?
I don't know.
If we met
I'd be a
then
professional
instead of-
skateboarder.
What?
I'd be a professional skateboarder.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I
saw
met
the
Jake
Ollie.
Johnson,
Exactly.
famous
Ever
skateboarder.
heard of him?
Nope.
He's famous. He had to deal with vans.
That's good.
Didn't you make a project? Didn't you make a little short film in college?
I literally don't even remember what the yes, but I don't remember it.
Did you have?
All I remember is it was the idea of the project was come up with a product and then
like Shark Tank?
do everything, including like a quick little like
Infomercial?
commercial thing, sort of thing.
That would have been so fun. ShamWow.
It,
You saw
I
the
think
ShamWow
it
scoop?
was pretty fun. It was very embarrassing because everyone's was played in front of like 200 people.
Yeah, get used to it.
Yeah,
I don't know what I
That's
mean
tough.
by that. That's what we had to do too. I'd rather be played by 200 people than what we did, which is get played in front of 15 people.
Yeah, of people that have heard about it,
that's probably fair.
all the behind the scenes, and couldn't care less about anyone else's movie.
I'll never forget for my one doc.
I tried to find that to show you. By the way.
By the way, you texted me. It was just this random text out of nowhere when he was in Coastal, and he was like, "Do you know how I can put like a picture, like a video, in front of another video?" And I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm editing." I was like, "Yeah, you just I don't know, Google." I don't
You didn't help me,
Yeah,
Well, I think you were like,
I know how to do it.
I think
Google
you
it.
said-
and that wasn't what I was asking.
No. It was, I forget.
It was some like transition, but
probably less complicated.
or like an effect. I don't know.
But you're using iMovie. I had no experience with that.
Yeah. Just didn't even try. But
So
We only
it's so
use very
funny that you
professional
say
things.
that, Sai, because it was probably the exact opposite. I probably called you and said, "What do you need from me?"
not true.
Yeah. You editing something and you think I didn't jump on that like a friggin' churro
It
in
happened.
Disneyland.
It happened.
They're very good. I wasn't making like a
Racial, like
no.
like a Mexican guy jumping on a churro.
What if they did a live action Mickey Mouse movie, but Hugh Grant played Mickey? You like that?
Oh yeah. No.
I was gonna say something.
Say it.
Oh, watching it in front of 15 people. When we watched my narrative final in directing, it was about a young girl
Shocker.
trying to like bridge the gap between the mom and the mom-in-law and the grandma who kind of hate each other. That was it. And at the end, it ended, if you can imagine. And I heard somebody whisper behind me, "Oh, that was so cute." And I went, "Yes." That's all I wanted was just, "Oh, that was very sweet." And that was it. Probably a woman. I should have turned around and said, "Look at the director."
You think that's cute?
Takes one to know.
Yeah.
Anyway. That's
Yeah, I like ladies. So, where do we go from here?
We did the draft. I talked about Godzilla.
I got another 15 minutes to kill.
No, we don't. Did we see? What are you doing? We said if it ends, it ends.
Yeah, but it can't end this short
Why not?
because it's just not feasible.
Why?
Because I make the rules.
The next episode's gonna be huge. Should we tease Christmas app?
I hope you guys are getting your fucking stockings up.
Whoa! Santa's like shit faced.
Is there booze in this milk? Oh yeah,
Eggnog.
yeah. Anyway, so Santa's coming to town. Next week's gonna be the Christmas episode, ladies and gentlemen. So get your fucking stockings hung up. Put your hats on.
Yep.
Put your
Yep.
tree
Go
up.
ahead. Yeah, probably already up.
Put your lights on.
Candy canes.
Eat your candy. Something with a candy cane.
Something with candy canes.
Go
Something with
Christmas
snow.
caroling.
Carol, yeah,
Happy
get your-
birthday.
Happy
Was he saying happy birthday to himself or to Jesus?
Who?
Frosty.
Snowman.
Oh,
We're alive.
I don't know.
That's a
I don't even know what you're talking about.
good improv. You never seen Frosty the Snowman?
Not since like first grade.
I
I don't
always thought
remember
that
what
part
you're
was
talking
You know
about.
what, Si, you're starting to make more sense to me.
I don't remember what you're talking about.
His first words are "Happy Birthday."
I don't remember the scene you're talking about.
No, but
I
I'm
don't
tell-
remember
no,
Frosty
think.
saying.
No, but yeah,
Happy
I'm just telling you the concept of it. He becomes alive and says "Happy Birthday." So do you think he's saying it to himself or to Jesus? Because it's a Christmas movie.
Probably himself.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's funny. I mean, I agree. It's just it's a hilarious line.
It is
What a
to just be
stupid
like
thing to say.
"Happy Birthday." People were funny even in the 50s.
I know that's weird to think about.
It's weird.
Rudolph
to
was
think
in,
about.
remember Rudolph? He was in Black Nose.
Oh,
Rudolph
and
Black,
the elf was
Rudolph
gay.
the Black-Nosed Reindeer.
Do you think the elf was gay? And he's like, "Oh, I don't want to be like you guys. I want to be a
Wait,
dentist."
by the way, that's hilarious too.
What?
It's an elf. Get this. Are you sitting? Are you guys sitting?
Strapped in, dog.
There's an elf.
Right. And get this.
Hold on, I'm pitching it. You're the executive. You're Burl Ives.
All right, tell me what you got here. You're coming in with a movie about a fucking reindeer.
Right,
What's
but I want
going
you
on?
to sing it to me like Burl Ives.
You're coming into my office with a movie about a reindeer.
Right. That reindeer's fine. There's an elf.
I'm listening.
He's a little off because he's
What? Like,
he's making toys, and you know how dolls have like fake teeth.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like the right hand man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they were saying yeah in the 50s.
Are you writing this down?
The elf gets caught fixing the doll's teeth.
Okay. I'm listening again.
Yeah. And it's not because he's a good toy maker. You ready?
Yes, this better be good.
It's because he actually wants to be a dentist.
That's smart. Put that in the movie. Put that in the film. I like that idea.
I think that's one of the funniest things of all time.
The elf wants to be a dentist. Yeah, write that down.
Let's make him gay.
And it's an allegory for gay. What the hell?
Yukon Cornelius when he's licking the little pickaxe. That's a funny movie.
Yeah, it's a good one. I prefer Misfits Island.
Silver and gold.
The Island of Misfit Toys is better.
That's what?
The second Rudolph. Rudolph 2, The Island of Misfit Toys.
You guys
Never
are speaking a different language.
ever
Not
heard of
seen
it?
but he's lost me now.
It's not a...
Did you say Amber Heard?
I did not, but go ahead.
What'd you say?
I
Iconic.
said Rudolph 2, The Island of Misfit Toys.
And then you said something. Ever heard of it?
Ever heard of it?
And I said
Amber
Amber heard of it.
Amber heard of it? Yeah.
Says the guy who was an elf who wanted to be a dentist.
I think there's something there. I mean, I don't think it's my take, but yeah, people are like...
Amber
oh,
Heard, yeah, there's definitely something
It's,
there. There's
it's
not
a
a
metaphor
lot.
for being gay. And he's
I
like,
think-
I need to prove it to everybody that I'm a dentist.
Do you know that Aslan in the Narnia movies is supposed to be Jesus?
Whoa.
No.
You didn't know that?
I haven't seen the Narnia movie. I
Ever?
saw the first one.
Wow.
Back in the day. And then I had like the BBC show.
That was one of the
Jesus.
movies that was always playing in the car.
The second one, though, ironically enough, for me, was always playing.
I mean, I couldn't remember it, but I've seen that one probably 10 times just because, yeah, it was always just one of those movies
Turkish
that you have a
Delight.
bunch of 8-year-old kids in your family, and they're like, we can put on Narnia again.
Turkish Delight. Remember we had that?
Oh,
Or did
yeah.
you have it in school?
Yeah.
I always wanted to try that.
It was disgusting.
Yeah, it was bad. Very
But
bad.
Edmund made
Loved
it look
him.
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Because what even is a Turkish delight again?
It's like a soft toffee kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
It's like a chewy, disgusting
Yeah.
mess.
No thanks.
British people can honestly
They have bad food.
Oh, yeah.
what was Brexit? Where they were like left whatever?
Yeah.
How about you Brexit off the face of the earth?
That's my people you're talking about.
Oh, here we go. You included.
No, they have
Yeah, you're going too.
they make
dog.
good fish and chips.
Oi!
Other than that, they don't have good food.
Oi! I mean, fish and chips is electric.
Do
like
they have
beans
anything
on
good?
toast.
Yeah,
Oh.
beans on toast is terrible.
In the morning,
They eat tomatoes. Yeah.
bunch of clowns
Baked
over
beans on toast.
got their ass kicked by the shot heard around the world was the start of the revolution.
Should have included that.
The Minutemen were ready on the run.
What about Vegemite?
The British are coming. Do you think it was like he was saying like he was spying on somebody jerking off?
That could have been something.
SNL bit maybe.
Yeah.
It'd be the funniest thing in the last 10 years on that dumb show. Lorne Michaels, you hack.
Lauren, hire
It's
Shane.
off the rails.
Get
No.
Shane back.
Shane Black.
Shane.
Iron Man 3.
Is that a person? Jack Black.
Shane Black directed Iron Man 3.
Oh, I never heard of it.
Christmas movie.
Oh yeah.
Technically, if you want, we're not talking. We'll talk about this next week.
All the movies that are technically.
There was almost a
Christmas.
fight 5 minutes before this.
The next title episode should be Die Hard is a Christmas movie, parentheses, title written by Harrison.
Says me. So, sorry, stuck to my leg. So, folks, thanks for coming out.
Oh, this is your opener? I'm sorry, I'm not talking.
So, I heard my roommate's having sex the other day, which is pretty disturbing because I still live at home. But the thing about living with my mom, every Sunday, she makes me want to wake up for church. And, you know, I like God. I believe in Jesus. He died for our sins, all that stuff. I think one of the most interesting things is, like, God always tries to test your faith. I think that's probably why he scheduled church to be on a Sunday morning. Because it's like, oh, yeah, during the week, oh, yeah, God's great. I'll pray. And then Sunday morning, 8 a.m., my alarm goes off, and I'm just like, do I believe in any of this shit? I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like if the church wanted more members, they should just change when church is. You know, put it on, like, Wednesday at 2. You know, you get to clock out of work early, get religious exemption. It's only, oh, let's have it on a weekend in the morning. Everyone's going to be hungover. Like, that's why no one's showing up. No one stopped believing. So I believe in God. I just don't believe in his secretary.
Nice.
All right, folks, that was it. Drive safe. Tip your waitress.
I
Nice.
actually think that is a good way to end it.
Yeah, I agree.
How nervous were you just then?
Just now?
Yeah.
Heart's pounding.